So I took a self-imposed sabbatical, and now I'm doing work that I love. Tonight we're going to talk about why you should quit your job too. So by a show of hands, how many of you have thought about quitting yourselves? All right, quitting. It's a problem. 43% of people said that their current job was not the right fit. 61% of people said that if money were no object, they'd quit their jobs. 39% wouldn't quit, and we'll talk about those people more later. So why do you hate your jobs? There's no opportunities for growth. You're not making a difference. There's unreasonable expectations. When I quit my job a year ago, it was because there's no room for growth. So what's stopping you? Money's the elephant in the room here. You got car payments, house payments, crippling debt. Maybe you're risk averse and you're afraid of losing that stable income. Slow the fuck down. I'm not advocating that you quit your job tomorrow. You got to think about it first. Before I quit my job, I needed perspective. And so I'll ask you the same question. What would you do next? Like Nancy, would you travel? I spent 3 months backpacking through Europe without a plan. It was terrifying and amazing at the same time. And I came back refreshed with a new perspective on the world. Would you dick around? This is a necessary step in the process. Sometimes you gotta sleep in, snuggle with your cat, drink too much whiskey, and watch Breaking Bad from beginning to end. If you're stressed out at work, you need to decompress. Or would you start a business? My first startup was a huge failure, a dating site for people who have lost weight. Turns out there's not a market for it. You're gonna fail too, and you're gonna learn from it. Or would you do something else? Would you cook? Would you volunteer? Would you go back to school? Maybe you'd read or you'd go hike the Pacific Crest Trail. So back to those 39%. These are the people that love their jobs. They fell into two categories. Either they love their job genuinely, or they were afraid of quitting because they would get bored, which is bullshit. So who are these happy people? Don and Kyle are the co-founders of Coco. This is an amazing place. You need to go there. It's inspiring. They've created their own dream jobs, and if you walk in, you'll see why. Another example for you, Christina Sierri. She loves to climb and backcountry ski in her free time. She quit her job, and then 3 months later, she found her dream job in working at the Mountaineers. She's a perfect example of what you can all do. So what do these people like about their jobs? Pretty much everything. They're doing interesting work. They like their daily responsibilities, their coworkers, their title, etc. So the question is, how do you get to that point? How do you find work that you'll love too? Step 1, write up your dream job description. Take a step back and really think about it, what you want your daily responsibilities to look like, and then go find that. If you can't find it, you need to create it for yourself like Don and Kyle. So some pro tips for you. Ask yourself, what would you do if money were no object? Take some time off, i.e. dick around. Get perspective, that's important. So some other advice, fuck the naysayers. Haters gonna hate. And your parents, they're gonna tell you not to quit your jobs. You can ignore them, they don't understand. Also, this is important too, trust your gut. Back to the money issue though, a really good approach is to ask for a sabbatical, ask for some unpaid time off. That'll give you a test run to see if you can find your dream job or create it. Also, if you want to sell all your shit and make the lifestyle change and go vagabonding, that's a good approach too. So employers, take note. The game is changing. Money is not the biggest motivator. 40 hours a week is stupid and inefficient, and your employees would like free beer. So here's a quote that really sums it all up really well. Quitting your job is not the end of the world. If you're young, you'll be able to recover, so quit your job already. That's Don Boff, the co-founder of Coco, by the way. So I mentioned work that I love, and there's 2 projects I've been working on that I love. Break the Bubble and OMG Transit. If you need to make new friends, or if you're a big transit aficionado, you should check them out. I'm Experiment on Twitter. Thank you.